The night sky over New York City roared with thunder. Rain fell like sheets of glass, shattering against the pavements. People rushed under umbrellas, cabs splashed water across sidewalks, and traffic lights blinked through the storm dot, but beneath. One flickering lamppost, the city's chaos disappeared into silence. A little girl sat there, curled into herself, drenched and trembling. Her wheelchair was tilted to the side, its frame bent as though it had been thrown carelessly. Her thin arms were wrapped around her knees, and her sobs were so faint they nearly drowned in the storm. Her name was Lily, 10 years old. A child whose world had already broken her dot at that very moment. Daniel Carter's black SUV stopped at a red light. To most people, Daniel was known as a millionaire tech mogul, a man who built his empire from scratch. But behind the suits and money, he was something more fragile, a widowed single father, raising his daughter Emma alone. Tired from a late-night meeting, Daniel rubbed his temples when a sound slipped through the storm. A cry, soft but haunting. He turned his head, and then he saw her, a child, sitting in the rain, alone, shivering, her wheelchair broken. Daniel's chest tightened. He didn't think twice. He pulled over, stepped out into the storm, and rushed toward her. "Sweetheart." He called softly, kneeling down, his expensive suit soaking instantly. "What happened? Are you okay?" The girl's eyes darted up, wide with fear. Please, don't take me back. Please, don't." Those words froze him. "Don't take me back? Back to what?" "To whom?" Daniel's voice softened. "No one's taking you anywhere. You're safe now. Tell me, what's your name?" Lily, she whispered. Daniel carefully righted her wheelchair and, with tender strength, lifted her into it. His heart ached when he noticed the bruises along her arms. Whoever had hurt this child had left scars deeper than skin. "Come with me, Lily," he said firmly. "I promise you're safe with me." She hesitated, clutching a torn backpack as if it was her last piece of life. But there was something in his eyes, warmth, honesty, that made her slowly loosen her grip. She let him guide her toward the SUV. Inside, the heater hummed, wrapping her in warmth. Daniel took off his jacket and draped it around her fragile body. "You're coming home with me tonight," he said. Lily's voice trembled. "But why?" "You don't even know me." Daniel's jaw tightened as he met her eyes in the mirror. "Because no child deserves to be abandoned in the rain. And if my daughter was out there, I'd pray someone would help her too. Viewers, tell me honestly, what would you do if you found a child like Lily in the storm? Stop or drive away? Comment below, because Daniel's choice tonight is one that will change everything. The SUV rolled through the storm until they reached his mansion. When the tall gates opened, Lily's eyes widened. Fear replaced wonder. Rich houses hadn't meant kindness in her past. They had meant danger. Daniel noticed her hesitation. He knelt in front of her again. "You don't owe me anything, Lily. If you don't feel safe, you don't have to stay. But tonight, let me give you warmth, food, and safety. That's all." Her lips quivered, but exhaustion won. She gave a faint nod. The front door swung open, and a little voice rang out. "Daddy, you're home!" Emma, Daniel's daughter, came running. But she stopped short when she saw Lily. "Daddy, who's she?" Daniel smiled gently. "Her name is Lily. She's our guest tonight." Emma tilted her head, then broke into a grin. "Hi, Lily. You like hot chocolate? My dad makes the best. Come on, I'll show you." For the first time in a long while, Lily's lips curved into a shy smile. That night was filled with warmth. Lily had never known hot cocoa, fresh food, a warm bath, clean clothes. She sat by the fireplace, wrapped in a blanket, staring at the flames. But her eyes still carried shadows of fear. Daniel sat beside her. "You don't have to tell me anything right now. But I need you to know this. Whoever hurt you, you're not going back. Not ever. Not while I'm here." Her body shook, tears falling freely. Relief. For the first time she felt protected. But Daniel's mind wouldn't rest. Who had she been running from? Would they come looking for her? What if danger followed? Her here. Stay with me, because what happens next will leave you holding your breath. And if you believe no child should ever face pain alone, hit like and share so more people can hear this story. Later that night, when Emma had fallen asleep, Lily's small voice broke the silence. Why are you helping me? You don't even know me. Daniel looked at her, his eyes heavy with unspoken grief. Because I know what it's like to lose someone. Emma's mom, my wife, passed away years ago. I swore I'd never turn my back on someone in pain again. Maybe life brought you to us for a reason. Lily's lips parted. For the first time in years, she felt seen, wanted, safe. The storm outside finally began to fade. But in that house, a new story was only beginning. Daniel glanced at both girls, sleeping peacefully, and whispered to himself, sometimes family isn't blood. Sometimes family begins with a rainy night, a child's tears, and a promise strong enough to defy fate. But deep inside, he knew one thing: the people who abandoned Lily might not let go so easily. And if they came knocking, Daniel Carter was ready to fight with everything he had. So tell me, what do you think Daniel should do if danger comes back for Lily? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is just getting started.